Recently crowned Miss South Africa, Zozibini Tunzi has been praised for being an inspiration to young women from rural parts of the country. She's currently visiting her home village near Tsolo in the Eastern Cape, where a traditional ceremony was held to celebrate her achievement. Hundreds of people gathered at her homestead with her to celebrate, and our reporter Iviwe Poti has more.
In the same high spirits that the whole community had yesterday, those spirits continue, and the celebrations and the homecoming of Zozibini continues. Today, obviously, the program a bit more formal in terms of what we had seen yesterday with huge crowds, hundreds and hundreds of people that had come to the airport to welcome her home. Today now she is in between the community, speaking to a number of people, but we're going to speak to the Minister of Communications, Ndabeni-Abrahams, who's just going to tell us a bit more. We're obviously seeing you here in terms of being part of the celebrations and supporting our new Miss South Africa. What is maybe your message of support, as we also know you come from almost the same background, also a young woman, rural areas. What are some of the challenges that Uzozi might see herself in, and what is your message of support?
Well, all that I can say to Zozi is that she must remain herself, but humility must be one thing that she takes pride on, and it must be a day practice. And of course, she must not leave God behind, because indeed this road, this journey that she's about to travel has lots of obstacles. But if she remains in her God, we're certain that she's going to succeed. But most importantly, she has to make sure that she doesn't pay attention to negativity. As a Christian, I always say there's a devil in everything that you try to achieve. But most importantly, one thing that I know, the devil does not like good things, and Zozi here stands for the good of our people. You have heard her during the interviews. She has only one goal she wants to achieve, that of transforming the education system in South Africa, providing opportunities to children from the villages and townships. And that's one thing that she must focus on. Use the talent that God has given to her, the platforms that are going to be opened for her for the betterment of the people's lives. She has stopped being mommy and daddy's girl today. She belongs to South Africa. Sooner she will be representing the world. We have confidence that our God is going to walk through this path with her, and in all of that she must remain Zozi, the village girl that we know and love.
Minister, as you've alluded to that Uzozi's main message and her main idea that she wants to push forward is a better education system. We see the government is here. We know that the president has given her a call. Does this mean that the government will also support her in terms of trying to empower those in the rural areas, especially when it comes to the empowerment or the upgrading of the education system, which she seems to feel that is not on par just as yet?
Well, as the minister responsible for communications and digital technologies, the first thing that we agreed on with the team is the fact that we really need a face, somebody that young people can resonate with in order to push the digital skills revolution that we're talking about. You will be seeing her doing lots of work. As I said, she's a PR student, therefore she's part of the communications. She's going to be our ambassador, and that's contributing and working with government in terms of bettering the education system.
Minister, thank you so much for your time. Well, there we have it. Zozi has all the support of the minister, as well as the president has already given her a call, and it looks like in terms of the dream that she wants to see for South Africa, it's going to become a possibility.